San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. It's the Sentinels and the UTSA Roadrunners. Restate the State Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Roadrunners offense as they take control of the football first. And there he is, Christian Clark, the former Texas Longhorn. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking on the football. They do a little bit of everything. And early in this football game, Palmer, the defense gets a win. Yeah, and I think for the quarterback now, you got to turn the page, but you got to be reminding yourself timing. Against the #1 rated pass defense, you've got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you've got to have a plan.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the fullback. Got him right there.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He picks it up, still on his feet. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. The run inside. It's Clark. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rid of it on the RPO. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the delay, it's Clark. Makes his man miss.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Turns it upfield. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Keeps it himself. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Sentinels have it with a 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Second and long here. Gets the back moving. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the Sentinels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Big fullback's got it.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Left side is Kelly. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for the edge. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. In the red area, it's Bentley. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give. They put the brakes on him.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this.
Looking for the end zone. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And, guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Roadrunners come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Leaping grab for a big gain.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they tacked on the extra point. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Sentinel sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Trying to get outside, it's Bentley. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go.
Picked off. What a play by this defense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quick give. It's Clark.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And it's the Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Clark. All over him immediately. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. .25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits the hole. It's Bentley. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. You can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB. Not many guys do it as well as that.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to make one miss. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. The Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's West. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got it back corner of the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 15 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team... together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Gunderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Way off target there.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all...
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. There he goes. Powers through. Crosses midfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. On the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Sentinels have this offense rolling. Back to pass. It's Gunderson. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
Maybe headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sentinels! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Look out! Just got rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half. And
makes a grab and room to run. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going strong.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the fullback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Gunderson. Right side, it's Williamson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He's open on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The play fake. Buys time to his left. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Sentinel sideline, what I'm observing is that these guys are so fired up for their running back who just broke the conference season record for rushing touchdowns. They are continuing to feed him the rock in the red zone. They know he is on a history-making spree. They want to continue to go downhill. This defense hasn't stopped him yet, and the teammates are celebrating every yard he gains, every touchdown he makes, because he is making history out there. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. leaves it in his belly. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And the Sentinels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds a man by himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Roadrunners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the air, it's Gunderson. Keeping his eyes downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And it's the Roadrunners. After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, it's Clark. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
A strike downfield. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It first and goal from the 8. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run.